none of these names are really jumping out at me except for Ari, of course.
Yeah.
Ari is a mod in the official 0 Hour Discord. But I'm honestly I'm curious to see what we're gonna find out.
Yeah, man, I have no idea either. You know, and I was gonna ask you, like, what's your opinion? Because I was hoping you had a better one than mine, but I'm gonna be honest, I have no idea of any of these players that are coming in right now in this matchup. Like I said, the only one I know is Ari, who is the mod for the 0 Hour Discord. And when it comes to any of these other players, you know, I have no idea. Your guess is as good as mine, man.
Yeah, Ari is very good at the game as well. Constantly, I play with Ari on the regular, and so without having any knowledge of anyone else, I don't know how he's going to fare against anyone else. But I feel like I'm also doing a disservice to him by calling him out, going, "Hey, everybody, he's good." For Toez, you have Virtues, Bogan, Anti, Terry, and Indigo. For Gunrunners, it's TZBlvck, Synth, Mikeoxmual, Ari, and Danoid. Second floor conference room is going to be the spawn location for Toez.
Very interesting first pick here.
Yeah.
Usually we see teams, you know, pick those 4-4 sites. So this is very interesting here.
Look at where Synth is set up right now.
Very nice, yeah, on that second floor balcony right there near cafeteria.
Decided not to rappel up there either. Was Toez. These matches can be interesting even with the players that you don't know, as we just talked about in the last game with Outcast. Was I mean, those players we knew a little bit more about individually, but Danoid getting a kill on Terry. But sometimes you get these teams that surprise you in these games where you're not all that aware of everyone. Oh, Virtues! No, he realized what he just had there, but he's now going to come back and give it up because the shield is... Who's that? Anti's on the shield. And Indigo will get the kill on Ari. We have one other guy on the third floor. That was Danoid, who's now coming down. Synth has someone who just dropped out there. Will peek it and just get Virtues. 3v4.
Good audio key right there. Good hold. Oh.
1 health for Danoid. 1. Nade out. That doesn't quite go where he wants it to. Indigo and Bo will both get a kill. It's going to be 3v2. For Gunrunners, it's going to be TZBlvck and Bogan. Aimless, thank you for pointing out. I typed out so dyslexic, like saying it says run gunners. It is gun runners. Oh no, that's a meme.
Good job, Aimless. You passed the test. We put that in there on purpose.
We're just trying to see who in chat is actually paying attention. That's all.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's Aimless wins. Bogan and Indigo gets 2 kills each. Everyone on Gunrunners gets a kill there, except for Ari. Really feel bad about that one, calling him out earlier. But that came down to just, you know, one guy on each side.
Use the planning table to find the bomb.
304 is where the team spawns. 302 is where the bomb goes. That's always a little bit confusing when you look at the spawn menu on this map.
Yeah.
Deploying in 10 seconds.
Yeah.
Got an AS Val for Danoid, Synth with the AK. TZBlvck has the PP-19 Bison, Mike with the MAC-10, as does Ari. Is he going to go for the window? No, okay, he's going to the power stairs. Everyone spawning in the main entry for Toez.
Well, we got 2 players here.
Bogan quickly
get one.
quickly picks up TZBlvck, and Synth will get Terry. And ooh, Danoid gets Bogan. It's down to 3v4. Ultimately, the Gunrunners ended up being the winner on that bench, and that's an important one to win. You don't want to give the attacking team those long sights.
Yeah, I'm surprised that that first engagement we saw there, that the person on Toez was able to win that. That reflex was just fast. Yeah, good for him for winning that gunfight. Unfortunately, though, he's gonna put the second one.
Danoid will take out Virtues. Danoid with 3 kills in this game. I think he has 2 in this round. Yeah, he has 2 in this round. Looking right, Trouble's left. Now with the rappel, he's looking the right way. It's Indigo coming up and then thinking twice about it. Oh, Synth picks off Indigo off from the bench, and then Anti gets Trouble on the opposite end. He's really pinched here with that shield.
All enemies have been neutralized.
And Ari getting the nade out to take out Anti. It's going to be tied 1-1.
Better round right there from Team Gunrunners, not Run Gunners. From the Team Gunrunners. I think the change of OBJ too definitely helped them out. Like I said earlier, that first OBJ pick being on second floor was just very suspicious.
Yeah, it's one of those. I mean, just knowing Ari's the only one I'm really familiar with in this game, and just know that he does like to do that kind of cutoff thing too. Like we were talking about when we saw Aimless Clowns and Ego playing on this very map. Some of these guys like to do just cut them off right at the beginning. Don't let them get any ground.
Like that. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. No, I was saying I like that pre-play C4 right there. It just kind of cuts off that push from that stairs, because you gotta think utility like nades do not really destroy enemy util like that. So the fact that they have to get up close and personal C4 to kind of like push around it, it's just kind of just blocks off that whole push from that staircase right there.
For Toez, there are 3 of them are going to push to the main lobby, and you will see. Oh, Bogan didn't catch Ari. That was a tight angle that he's holding. Now sees that there's a rappel behind him. Terry will give that up. Objective is 4th floor linen room. I don't know how much I like. In fact, I would say I dislike that all of Toez is in one staircase. Ari, oh, he did spot that though. Nade out. We'll catch that. C4 out. Oh, that's just like the gap. He got himself. Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh. He might have just was looking for the
no.
quick tap, but ended up taking himself out.
That had to have been a misclick right there.
Yeah. Virtues will fire through, maybe just clip somebody as Terry gets a kill on Danoid. Mike is looking ready to open the door from to elevator stairs. Toez will bypass the 3rd floor now, going up to clear top floor where the objective is. There he is, come up top. TZBlvck takes out Virtues. Mike now sees all the trouble that's going to come through that elevator stairs. TZBlvck will pick off Terry. Indigo gets TZBlvck. Mike picks off Indigo. Across the hall, Anti will get a pistol kill there off of Mike, and Synth will push out to get Anti Barely any health left.
Yeah, that was a close round right there.
The difference there couldn't have been more than 5 HP between the two teams in the end. And the gun runners will win their defense 2-1. Now on attack.
Use the planning table to find the bomb.
Lots of screaming.
Deploying
So
in 10
the bench is blocked here. I don't think we've seen that happen yet in this today.
Yeah. No, it was earlier. I did notice it in an earlier match, but unfortunately, the site objective was not on the 4-4 during that time.
Ah, okay.
So Toez kind of lucked out right here.
Yeah.
They have, you know, the 0-hour god on their side right now.
Yeah.
When it comes to those blinds being up, bucking off that park area.
As a defender, it's so important for you to deny entry, but certainly when the procedural prop placement denies entry for you, that makes it a lot easier. Like, if Synth is set up, probably waiting for his team, but he's just set up on the stairs. As we see the gun runners here push through the second floor. TZBlvck will go straight up to the top, set up on the bench. Bogan's running in there to 303. He's going to set up nicely for 304. This is 303, right?
This is 303, yes. This is the room across the hall.
Yeah.
Yep.
We are stuck. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, this is 303. He's going to set up nicely to get that pick off from 302. That's such a dirty spot. Everyone knows it's there, but it's just so hard to defend against. Bogan will come out, pick off Mike from the power stairs, coming up to the west stairs. Bogan's covering both angles. Let's see who's in which stairs. Okay, that's Synth in front of him right there. Excuse me, the elevators. Is that the first time we've seen the lights get shut out today?
I think so.
Ari will get Terry. Danoid just picking up Bogan way too late there. Danoid just spots the spy cam. And Anti gets enough of Synth, but Ari will push out to take out Anti. Half the floor belongs to gun runners, half the floor belongs to Toez.
We still have that guy too at 303. I think it's going to be the key factor here if Toez wins this round or not.
Yeah. Toez has both sides of the hall covered. It's not an easy one to just go ahead and push in there if you're gun runners. And I wonder how much Gunrunners knows. They realize it's 3v3. Ari knows to check 303, and he's setting up a frag right now to get in there. Right angle. If they're just gonna ignore it then? Ari's down to 19.
Been neutralized.
Choose! Oh, getting all three of them at once!
Wow. Was Virtue's the one with the person in 303?
No, Indigo was in 303. Indigo, I looked like Ari was setting up to throw a nade there and just never did. Indigo just was ignored.
Well, Virtue getting the feat of his life right there. Good hold by Toez there too. You know, able to get those 3 kills, tie it
Use
back
planning table
up
to
there,
find the
2 to
bomb.
2.
It's so deceptive to look at this damage because one thing about 0 hour, for those who don't know, is that 0 hour does not count explosives towards the damage counter. So you see Virtues who got 3 kills just now, but he actually got 286 damage. Now add on top of that, he just killed 3 at once with the frag.
Locate and defuse the bomb.
That's a bargain, getting 3 for 1. We have a 4th floor linen room for Toez defense. Gunrunners taking it slow. They definitely seem to be a little bit more paced here. I say slow, but it's just a bit more pace. They're like going step by step and progressing. Mike has control of the bench, joined by TZBlvck.
Wow, no one's defending this park area right here either, that balcony.
Mm-hmm. That left the balcony wide open. They're gonna give the floor to the gunrunners. Virtues will take out Ari. Look what Toez all gathered together. Their objective here was not to cover the floor. They all said, no, we're just going to cover site. Because they've given up half of this floor to the gunrunners. Harry's going to try to make a move now, throwing a flash, or excuse me, frag out there. Exiting the rappel from the power stairs is Danoid. Started it, then canceled it. He's going to try to set up his team to get behind. Strong defense line by Toez.
Yeah, and the strong defense line too. The thing is though, is that they don't have any pitching factor. They decided to do it kind of last second right here with, like you said, Danoid.
Oh, Terry. TZBlvck off.
That was a very nice shot right there.
An very important person to take out, it seems so far. Danoid in position. Tie. Synth also picked up a kill before that. It is 3v3. Synth will take out Terry. Now Mike will be able to push in. Danoid will take out Indigo through the wall. It is Bogan on his own in room 301, and he'll get taken up by Synth. And that will give Gunrunners the freedom to defuse with 30 seconds left and no opposition.
30 seconds remaining.
That little pinch right there, though, from Danoid really played the key into this round win right here by Gunrunners. You know, like. Everyone's focus on Team Toez was on that hallway, that 4-4 hallway, and then as soon as he got the first kill, but he couldn't get the second one, but it just totally readjusted everyone's fire for his team to freely push up that hallway.
Right.
And that was a very good pinch right there.
Yeah, Danoid going into the power stair, and what's interesting is for so many audible players out there, you can hear the rappel that he went up there, and no one adjusted. Everyone stayed so focused on the rest of the gunrunners down the hall, and Danoid just had the freedom to come in and come behind. He only had 6 health there, I think we saw it left at the end, but got 3 kills in the process.
Use the planning table to find the bomb.
They really broke down there, letting Danoid get behind them like that. Toez will do the 4th floor living room once again.
Deploying
Virtues
10
on the AK, Anti on the PP-19, as is Bogan. Terry and Indigo will use the MAC-10.
Locate and
This is
defuse
their
the bomb.
final defense of the game. Very tight, score 3-2.
Look at that. It doesn't look like we have any roamers either. All side floor, pulling angles.
Like Danoid was engaging someone at that peak window, looking left side. There's someone on the boat, but it just picked up somebody on the right floor. That's Virtues up there. They did about the same amount of damage to each other. Virtues with 74 and Danoid with 67. Already at the top of the power stairs. Up there is Synth with Ari. Ari will flash out there and his push will be stopped. Has to retreat to avoid the frag. Will do that. Just heard a door trap get taken out. Not sure exactly who did that. All of Team Gunrunners is down on the 3rd floor. Going by the American floors here. I know the rest of the world might say this is the 3rd floor. America, we say this is the 4th. Anti will take out TZBlvck, then get Mike, as Synth will get the refrag. 3v4. Only Synth is not hurt here on Gunrunners. Danoid with a nice nade to take out Indigo. Balance it up 3-3. Danoid will relocate. I think he's going to come here and support Ari, it looks like. Nade out by Ari. Is that going to get nuts? Not going to get a kill. Bogan taking out Synth. Danoid takes out Terry. That's who Ari was focused on over in 301. Now Ari will push in. Virtues will take out both Ari and Danoid. It is 3v3, all tied up.
Good hold by Virtue right there to get those last 2 kills over there near the weight room. And we're switching sides right here, I believe, right? So Toez is now back on attack.
Back on attack, yep.
And then we have Gunrunners back on defense. 3-3 split. Looking like a very close match here.
Use the planning table to find the bomb.
Gunrunners are on the 4th floor, room 304, to start their first defense. Going with the big guns right off the bat. Every single one of them are using either the AK or the AS Val.
Locate and defuse the bomb.
All of the attackers except for Terry have gone to the main spawn. But, yeah, Terry's going to come up to the front anyway to join this team. Bogan. Not sure what he picked up off of where he was shooting into. Seems as though, yeah, everyone on Gunrunners is playing that hall back. Virtues is going to peek out around. As he eyes, checks it is clear. Synth will take out Bogan. Virtues is spotting someone mid. That's Synth, I believe he's shooting at. Yep. And Synth will pick off Virtues.
Shot.
Being marked outside here, it's Ari. Ah. Anti will try to get the information there with the shield, being the point man. Indigo's gonna try to peek right. Terry's getting flanked from behind by Ari. Ari will get 2 kills out of that. Indigo will stop the flank. But now he's pinched front and back in a tight spot. Throws the nade out there, but I realized shots came from lower than he might think. And the nade by TZBlvck will give Gunrunners the lead to match point here.
Good hold right there. One thing I do notice too between Team Toez and the Gunrunners when it comes to attack is that Team Toez is like already kind of splitting their attack. It's just unlucky right there that, you know, that TZBlvck. Or no, my bad, it was Synth. Synth just got that super nice shot over there on the balcony to kind of stop that push, that pinch. And that's where Toez just kind of fell apart right there.
Yeah, and we've seen where Virtues was just sitting up at the bench was a good position. Just nice shot by Synth. Synth, who's leading this game in frags, has 10 kills. First one to break 1,000 damage. Just doing so well getting those kinds of shots.
Deploying in 10 seconds.
Now, 4th Floor Linen will be the objective location.
Locate and defuse the bomb.
Ari is probably giddy right now, seeing that hook. Get out of the Virtues! Oh!
AHP.
So close!
Wow.
Wow!
Barely walks away from that one. Ari's probably going no way.
Oh, yeah. Definitely not happy with that result. TZBlvck is entertaining himself there. Is just expecting the push coming out of there. I don't think he realizes there's 3 coming out of there. But now that he sees the door open a crack, watch him take these shots in. Yeah, Bogan gets down to 36 health after those hits from TZBlvck. And Terry just spotting a gap there, avoiding the frag. Nice job getting out of there. Terry's going to try to flash the long ways. And the frag explodes in front of him to get Bogan. That was TZBlvck on the throwing end. 4v4 as Synth gets Virtues. Virtues gets Synth. Nice trade.
Nice trade.
And a good hold here.
This angle right here that Black is holding, I love that angle.
Yeah. Mike will get taken out by Indigo. Ooh. Terry gets Danoid. And pushing in. TZBlvck will pick off Terry. They don't know that he's there still. His flashlight's on. Now they're locked in on him. And Mike will push out to get anti. It is 3-5 gun runners.
GG's to gun runners right there. Sending Toez down to the losers bracket.
So
Yes.
the one we're going to see now. Wait, okay, yes, this has been updated now. Yeah, so Gun Runners is moving on. Aimless Clowns and CYKB is what we're going to see on Residential House.